I am later tonight, but I'm here. So I'm still doing my blanket. It is getting bigger. I think so far I have used, let me tell you, I'm going to make sure this is turned down. So far I've used, besides those two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm up to number 8 in this game. And that was 35 inches so far. But it is slowly getting there. So here's the next yarn I'm doing. That makes number 8. Number 8 so far. So, and whatnot. And I still got 2 more down here that I make 10. And then I got quite a few over there. I think I've got 15. See, I'm up to using the 15 pack, the 15 lot now, because I've already used my 7 that I bought the first time. Now I'm up to doing my 15 pack. This is game number 1 of the 15 pack, but number 8 all up. So I'll soon work out when I do it in the velvet again to how many balls the skein it will take to do a 42 inch. And because as you get around and around, because it gets bigger and bigger and the lines get longer and longer, so you are going to use up more. So, which is good. So, and whatnot. But it's getting there. I'm getting there. Which is how I like it. But yeah. So it is getting there. Bigger. And bigger. And it needs to go bigger. But we're slowly getting here. Yeah. I'll put this down like this, so then that way you get to see what I'm doing. While I'm, just sitting here and whatnot. But I just thought, if I put it like this, then you get to see what I am doing. But yeah. I can't wait to see how big it'll get. The velvet yarn. It's very nice, I find, to crochet with. So it's doing quite well. And the purple, the orange, and the pink is going really good with it. So when I don't drop my stitch. And I do have my fan on, so if you hear it, I do apologize. It's a little bit warm in the room. Been a warm sort of a day today. Started off chilly, but it warmed up. So just maybe a little bit there, that's it. So yeah. But it's getting there. You know, and I hope everyone is doing all right. I am. Had a good day. Busy, but good. And hello to the chewbucca lurkers. I hope that you don't forget the thumbs and don't forget to put yourselves on live chat, not top chat, live chat. So, and everything like that, as we do. Oh, hello. Hello. Can you go? I'll put this back up this way. Hello.
Hello, hello.
I
Oh,
didn't know whether you'd be awake or not.
I've literally just sent you a message to say I've just woken up, so I
Oh,
won't I won't be on for long because I've woken up and my tummy is grumbly, looking for food. So,
I thought I
um,
just had my thing down a bit just so they could see the
yeah, good
I was
idea.
crocheting,
Good idea.
crocheting while I was, was put it down so people could see what I was crocheting because I did that yesterday too, and that just so they
Mm.
could see me working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that on yesterday's. It's a good idea having people look at your hands.
yeah, and I'm not going out to be all technical to go and get a camera to do this, to do that. My laptop can go down and do that bit. So I'm just happy the way I'm doing it. So
Well, that even that neck camera could do that bit.
I know, but
Yeah.
I like how I do things.
Yeah.
I'm just the weird one and the odd one out that does things differently. But yeah, I was able to
Um,
get an hour in yesterday,
well, that was good.
but
Have they been starting again?
oh god, I was on last night and I heard the dog barking. I thought, okay, I'm not
Mm.
going to be on much longer because if the dog's barking, well, they won't be far from it. And it barked again. I think 10 minutes later. I think I might have said nothing because I was listening because I thought I just said to I think I had Thea, Dorothy, Paula, Louise was in. If I've got to go, I'm going because if they start, I'm not having you guys
Yeah.
subject to listening to that crap. So
Yeah.
um, I think it got to about 1 hour and 18 minutes, and I said, okay, I'm going now. And then I hung up. No, yeah, finished. I packed up everything and I was fiddling around. 12 o'clock this morning, they decided to start.
Mm.
He got that damn angry that you heard the door slam and it vibrated my windows. And I'm not even joined onto him.
Wow. Wow.
And then the night before when we said we'll go because they started at 7:30 and they were still going at 11:30.
I mean, my ex used to argue with me for lengthy times like that, and it was just like I just didn't have the energy after a while. I don't know where they get the energy from. I mean, he would still be going, and I'd be like, "Oh, can we give it a break for a little while? You've been going for hours. Can you give it a break?"
But the thing is, that they'll probably, I mean, they got lights on, but they're probably sleeping with the lights on. They're probably having a cat
Mm.
nap
Yeah.
and whatnot. So, but yeah, last night, right on midnight, they started, and you can hear saying, "Get out of my effing house!" This and that. And I'm thinking, well, you're the idiot. Keeps bringing him back because he knows he can come back because you let him come back.
Oh
But
dear. Yeah.
oh, and the loud music that was playing, I was guarantee it was their place. But I
Yeah.
don't know how the lady whose house is literally joined onto their place, how she gets on. I'd be, ringing the police up as well, putting more
Well,
complaints in.
maybe she does, but like you, she doesn't get anywhere with it.
I don't think she's not the type of person to ring the police up on anybody
Mm.
because she's been in trouble with the police herself. Her whole family have.
Oh, okay.
So they rather turn a blind eye. which I'm so glad that my bedroom windows aren't bedroom walls aren't their bedroom walls,
Oh God, yeah.
because the police would definitely be, "Hey, Sharad, how are you?"
Oh, hang on. That's a good thing. I need to get the. That's what I was doing. I was
Hmm.
trying to find the live so I could see the chat. But once again, YouTube hasn't. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, it hasn't notified me of the your
Of
live.
course, of course. See, it's a bit like
I
I
have
was
to be looking
doing.
for it.
Hi, Louise. How are you? Good morning for me and good
Hello,
evening for you
Shiraz
in
and
San.
Louise.
4:49 here today. How are you today? Lots of excitement near you, Lisa. Oh, Louise, when isn't there lots of excitement near me? You don't need to go to the picture theatre. Just get your popcorn and lollies and look out me window.
Oh dear.
There's a dog barking. I don't know whether you guys can hear it, but I
Can't
don't
hear a
think
dog. No, not at the moment.
it's
Oh, just
going
heard it then. Woof
then.
woof.
Yeah, but I don't think it's theirs. It doesn't seem like their dog. It's a
It
different
seems
one.
sounds like in a distance,
Yeah,
and I know they're a little bit closer. So yeah, I could
might
just
be
barely
a
hear that.
couple of doors down or something. Oh, but then
Yeah,
again, if it's inside and it's upstairs on the other side of the house, well, you might get that sort of distant
muffled.
bark.
Yeah, you might.
Because their
Mm,
bedroom, they've got one bedroom here. Hang on, here. Where
mm,
my window is here, they've got a bedroom window where I can see. But the
yep,
other two bedrooms are on the street side. And if it's upstairs on those other sides, you wouldn't hear it. It'd be that muffle that you can hear.
mm.
But yeah, but when isn't there excitement at my place? Fire truck went down yesterday.
Never dull.
Last week, fire trucks went down because a motorbike was on fire in the middle of the estate.
Hang
Uh,
on, a fire truck was on fire.
no. Fire truck went down the
Oh,
street because
this
there
sort
was a
of fire,
motor.
and I thought I'd never heard of that before. That's amazing.
No. The fire truck went down because there was a motorbike in the middle of the estate on fire.
Oh,
But
right.
because where I can see where the motorbikes, the fire brigade come up, where he should have been going, three
Mm,
trucks went completely down the end of the street when they should have been turning up the first main driveway to go into the middle. Yeah. Some of these firefighters make you want to know how they get their jobs half the time.
mm,
But
mm.
yeah, that got under control. And then yesterday there was a fire. Was it yesterday? Sure, there was one yesterday.
It never ends in your estate.
No, and the street lights just come on because
Oh,
outside my window there's a street light and it's just turned on. What is
time for
it?
kids to come home and play from play.
Not on this estate. They don't come home to play. They stay outside to play
Oh
with their
dear.
machetes and God knows what and their monkey bite things. Oh yeah,
Oh,
the kids
monkey
on
bite.
this estate don't come home to play. They wouldn't understand when the street lights come on. They have to go home.
I can remember doing that in the UK, but we never did it here in Australia. In Australia, we never really sort of went out of an evening and played. I think I usually would do too much homework.
But the thing is, when you are outside, you're more or less you've got to come in at 5 o'clock because your dinner was being cooked or ready to be on the
Yeah.
table. To
Back in those days, we as Australians, I mean, and still many do, we used to eat early. And then
yeah,
after eating, it was really a case of, well, you've eaten, so now just get
it's
your
time.
baths and get
Yep,
ready for bed. And
bed and
yeah,
then
so there was no sort
homework.
of playing it. But for some reason in the UK, we did used to sort of stay out later, eat later, go to bed a little bit later. So I don't know what changed. Yeah,
Oh,
weird.
people with trying to get ahead of the game now. I think I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know what's changed.
Yeah,
Something
I don't know.
something's
I mean, now that I've noticed people are going back to kids are going to bed later. Everyone's the family's eating later because they are staying out and doing more, which is good.
But
I
the
mean,
thing is
they
that
need to get out and be active and what
But the
have you.
thing is, you want, like, especially my neighbour on this side, the kids will have school the next day, so they're only in
Mm,
primary school. They'll be home at 2 o'clock in the morning. Kids go to
mm,
bed at 3, and then they've got to be up by 6 to go to school.
mm,
And what happened? You know, and they have dinner. Say have dinner at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and then expect to have showers and go to bed, and they've only just eaten.
Mm.
Go back to how it used to be. Have a meal at 4 o'clock, between 4 and 5 o'clock. If the children are still a bit hungry later, give them, like a bit of a yogurt or something,
Mm.
or a bit of fruit or something.
Yeah.
We used to make when we were in year 7. We used to make scones in home ec, but because you walk home and you think, oh, I'm hungry, so the scones wouldn't make it home because you've eaten them by the time you got halfway home.
I know my girlfriend, she always amazed me when she would always get fish and chips on the way home from school. And school would like finish at like 3:15, and we had a fairly long trip. And uh so we would get fish and chips, and I used to think to her, "Why are you getting fish and chips?" She goes, "Oh," she says, "dinner's not until really, really late." And I used to think, oh, okay, so we would always, whenever I went and stayed at her place, I had to get fish and chips because she was right. They didn't eat until very, very late, and you'd be bloody
Yeah, because if
starving by the time
but
the food
but the
came.
thing is, if you finish school at 3:15 and even you never got to eat till 7 o'clock, that's a long time. If you haven't eaten it since lunchtime.
Yeah, well, especially when you're a teenager, it certainly feels like a long time. Probably not as
Time.
long as you think it is, but
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. Even
When you're
as we
younger,
get
it's like I need food all the time. Yeah,
food's got to keep coming. Keep
yeah.
coming out and out and out. But yeah,
We used to eat food non-stop when we were kids. Well,
well, that's where I think we were pretty lucky with 2 nectarine trees in the backyard, and if you
mm,
made anything in home ec, you sort of ate it as you're going along. But if you walked home and saved your bus fare, by the end of the week, you've got money to go to the local shop to buy big bag of lollies. So it was, we've all done that before.
I'm trying to find. I'm having.
Well,
I'm
Louise
hungry and
said
trying to find
things are
something
so
to eat.
different now. Families are so busy, aren't they, Louise? They're more busier now than what they were back
Yeah,
now than what they were back then.
yeah, true.
If my dad was home before my mum, he was the one that had to get the tea or organised. So if he was home by 4 o'clock, well, tea was getting put on to be eaten by 5 o'clock.
Mm,
So in that way, and you go, and we were told to go straight home. You weren't allowed anyone in the house until there was a parent home, and our street was literally like neighbours. You knew everybody. If you needed something, you had your neighbours that could do things for you and whatnot. So and
uh,
then you straight home, do your homework, or you quickly go outside and get some nectarines. And but it was quite different than what it is now. Kids
mm.
wouldn't know what it was like to pick a bit of fruit off the tree.
Oh, my kids do. I mean, my mum and dad used to have all sorts of trees in their place over in Bry. So they had fruit, all year round. There'd be apples, pears, peaches,
Mm.
nectarines. They had fruit most of the year round in their garden, which was great.
And now they don't.
Well, they've moved. They live
Mm.
next door to me, so there's no trees. No, my kids are lucky when they had fruit trees.
Mm. Oh, I've got the last 10 minutes of football last night.
Mm.
With the way I didn't watch it all, but by looking at it, I think Sydney should have won by more than what they lost by, and that's so.
That's-
But about time they got knocked off their perch. That's how I put it. I'm eating lollies.
yeah, I'm trying to find something to eat.
I got them from the world's biggest lolly shop over at Tullamarine.
Is it the world's biggest lolly shop?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's big. It's huge.
No.
A lot of stuff in there.
You have to take a camera around showing everything one day.
I should have taken photos yesterday.
Mm,
Yesterday, no, the day before. I'll have to.
mm.
And then I had a video go up. And did you notice it? Did you watch one that had planes in it?
I saw actually saw a short with lives and planes in it. Yes, is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
Louise
then I
said,
lost it, so I don't think I gave it a like. So I'll have to find it again.
hmm. Only because we were over, Lara and I were over there because she's got an interview over at the airport
Mm.
on Wednesday. But we'd like to go and see where she's got to go. So
Yeah, always do a
we
dry
were,
run. I used to do that all the time.
but when we first walked in, you weren't scanned or anything. But the other shops that when we wanted to go and have a look at, we had to put our bags through the scan and we had to be scanned before we went through.
Oh
So,
wow,
but hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's
true.
how come I was able to get the planes. So
Landing and taking off. Yeah.
they weren't taking. One was taking. I think one was just rolling in when I took the photo, and one had actually came in because he was letting the passengers off. They what the no you were watching them put the pillow thing behind the wheel, and the runway thing came to the door and.
Oh, yeah. I thought, what pillow? What's she talking? No, no. Yeah, I know what you mean. That
Oh,
big
you know that
triangle. The
yeah,
big
that's one.
triangles. The big
Yeah,
triangle blocks that stop the.
that's it. The
I
blocks.
think it's
Yeah,
hilarious that they need them to stop the plane from rolling. And I think
yeah.
don't planes have handbrakes?
Obviously not. But yeah, like I meant to say the block, but I don't know why I
Yeah, I
called
know,
it
I know,
the
I
block.
know, I know what you meant. Yeah, it looks like a big pillow though. It does. It
It
looks like one of
does.
those a big, comfy triangular pillow.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
Louise said, I still have my dinner at 6 p.m. Moving from the city to Florida, my children loved having citrus tree in the yard. Ooh, that's nice. Mandarins and oranges and oh, we had a new store open over at our local shop today, the local shopping centre. Um, oh, can't even tell you what the name of the shop is now. TJ Juice. And yeah, good luck with it because I won't be going to it. They had fruit there, like you had the watermelon, the cantaloupe, bit of pineapple, and there was one fruit there. Had no idea what it was.
Hmm.
It looked like when you looked at it at first, you would swear blind it was a blood plum, but it didn't look like a blood plum.
Yeah.
It was really.
Wasn't another sort of nectarine.
It could have been a nectarine, but it didn't look yellow or
No, yeah,
white.
because they got yellow nectarines, but then there's white nectarines, and they're
It
very
wasn't
that.
them. It looked more
Mm.
like a blood plum more than anything, but it wasn't. It didn't look like a blood plum. A
Oh,
blood
okay.
plum. It looked like a blood plum, but it didn't. That sort of shape. I'm guessing that's what it looked like.
Okay.
The only way to have found out what it actually tastes like if you had gotten some.
Yeah.
But when it comes to having a fruit salad, I'm a bit funny to which fruit salad I actually get
Mm.
because I do prefer my melons like watermelon, cantaloupe, um, cantaloupe, watermelon, and the green one, honeydew.
I like a honeydew.
I like those.
I'm not
Those
a lover of
two.
cantaloupe though, because I don't know. Cantaloupe's very. I find it very acidic, and I find it a little bit
Okay.
like pineapple. And when I eat pineapple, like, I get like
Oh, in there.
still in the corner of my
I
mouth,
do.
and
They're the
that's what happens when I eat cantaloupe. But I don't know why.
yeah. I don't know. They're the three that I would rather. If they had those three in the fruit you can buy, I would have gone. Yep, I would have had a large.
Mm.
But I wasn't having the pineapple or this other bit of fruit in it. So I thought, well, you can stay
Mm.
there, mate. It'll be a while before I go to you. I do prefer the melons, but that's just me to what I like. I go for what my taste buds like, and they're the melons.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no, I
like
don't mind the nectarine too. So,
yeah, I like to have grapes in my fruit salad. That's always nice
oh
and
no, I pick
cucumber.
them out.
You and I could never go out for a meal together. You know that? We could never go.
Yeah, we can, because you can eat what I don't eat, and I'll eat what you don't eat.
I'd be the only one eating though, because you don't like so much that I do like.
But you know what? I always look at it. My friend Tanya, that normally comes in the chat. If I
Mm,
go with her partner when he had to go in the city for something because he's been a lower leg amputee,
mm,
and he said, "Oh, I won't get sushi." I said, "Why?" And he said, "But you don't like the smell." I said, "You get the sushi. There's always something else that I would eat that will thing." So when we're
mm.
in the city, I say to him, "Right, there's your sushi hut there. You go there. You sit over there, and don't move." Because I'd like to see, make sure in line that I can see where he is so I know where I've got to go. And I said, make sure you do not move. Oh, he'll be sitting there, so, which is good. I always say, it's like I thought, oh, I feel like I'm talking to a little child. I say, don't you move. Because, I mean, you get in his way, he'll run you over with his wheelchair, but it's not the point.
Mm.
Because I don't want to be losing him and have to ring my friend up and say, I've lost him. I don't know where he is.
Oh dear.
And I've got to make sure he gets on the right train to get home. That's the thing, sort of thing.
Mm.
But oh yeah, it's a classic. Oh, it's the same even when Lara and I sometimes go in the city. But if I do it with Eden, I make sure I stay with Eden because the city's mayhem, mayhem. And when they used to have McDonald's and that up Swanson Street before they've knocked it down for these new stations, Lara will say, "All right, I'm going up to Macca's. I'll meet you over at St Patrick's, St Paul's across the road, and we'll have our meal at the outside the church."
Mm.
Because you'll want one thing and I'll want something else, but we always made sure we picked the points where it was easy for us to be. I think it's St Paul's. Yeah, St Paul's across the road of Flinders Street Station.
Yeah, that'd be
So
St. Paul's in the city. Yeah.
yeah, so we would sit there and have something there, which was nice. But oh, where not QBD, what's that other place? EB Games.
Oh, yeah.
In Swanson Street was huge. It was on like 3 levels, but they took that out and they've put a McDonald's back down that end of Swanson Street now. So not that we've stopped there to have anything to eat in there yet, but
Mm.
I suppose we will one day, sort of thing we will and whatnot. So where have you planned? What have you planned to have to eat?
No idea. Everything's closing soon.
Oh, okay. I had 2 pieces of sourdough toast from McDonald's. You can get it
Oh,
just sourdough bread toasted.
well, that sounds
Uh,
nice.
$2.50 for one slice, but it's nice
Mm.
with a bit of butter melted on it. Yum.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
I enjoy it,
But McDonald's isn't even open on um DoorDash.
isn't it?
Can't
Didn't one
find
of
them.
those delivery places close down?
Yeah, menu log,
Yeah.
apparently. I didn't know. Yeah, apparently menu log shut down.
Yeah, because I have to keep asking Lara which one is it that's closed down because that was the one that Snoop Dogg used to do an ad for.
Everybody did a nod for bloody menu log. I remember the menu log actually having to apologise for doing so many ads during, I think it was it oh was it the what do you call it? The
The
not yeah, the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, we're sorry we did so many ads during the Super Bowl because there was Katy Perry doing an ad for it."
Britney
Um
Spears has done one.
yeah, everyone's done one for them. It's just
But I always remember
crazy.
Snoop Dogg. I always remember Snoop Dogg doing it.
Can't say I remember his, but that doesn't mean to say he didn't do one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his was the one where the car would bounce.
I don't know. I know Katy Perry used to wear these most crazy outfits.
Yeah, yeah, his one was like, you know how they can make the car bounce?
Yeah.
I think his was, and was it a bright orange one or a red one? Orange. It was,
Probably orange because that was Menu Log's colour.
and it was going, I think, way before even Katy Perry probably even done her one.
Probably. Katy Perry was only a few years ago. Well, it only feels like a few years ago.
Yeah, and she had, yeah, she was that her.
Mm.
I'd rather Snoop Dogg's than hers. I'm not a Katy
Mm.
Perry fan. I'm up to skein number 8 with this blanket.
Oh, wow.
So thank God. Louise said just picked up a package from the front door from Amazon, and so one of the driverless cars. I'm amazed. Oh, okay.
Wow. I always wonder I mean, driver's car, okay. Well, hang
But
on.
then
If it's a driverless car, how does the food get from the car to the front of your house?
that's what I was gonna say. But then, how did you get the parcel at your front door if it's a driverless car? Driving down my street.
And I always think if I saw a what do you call it, drone with food, because they were
Oh,
experimenting with drones
yes.
with food. If I was a homeless person and I saw a drone with food, I'd be inclined to try and catch the bloody thing. I'd go and buy a big net,
Yep.
and then I wouldn't be hungry anymore.
Definitely not. But a driverless car. They did say that is coming. They were going to trial that out, didn't they?
Yeah. I think they do it for some medications as well, deliveries, and I think, oh, that's not a very safe idea either. I don't think.
No, not with medication. That's one thing they shouldn't be mucking around with.
Mm, but yeah,
But what about on the news? I know you don't watch the news, but sometimes
yeah,
I do and sometimes I don't. Over in, was it Japan? One of their robots that's supposed to serve people and everything had a little spastic attack.
probably
He,
learn it off a human.
it was just dancing, but not dancing, and they couldn't even turn it off with the remote control. Oh, the Amazon driver dropped the package off. Okay. Oh, the driver's car was probably driving without having the driver to do anything, and he was able to get in and out the car.
Ah, okay. Well, then why not just drive the car?
Oh, did you say you were watching my live from yesterday?
Yeah, I think I saw bits of it.
Oh, you'll have a good history lesson in halfway through the
All
through
right.
the live. Not a
I,
history
I
lesson,
don't
but
always watch with full sound on. I will. I
um,
will be honest. I don't always watch with full sound on.
Paula was asking, how do I remove the history watch, because she said I watch the history, and I told her the way that I do it. And she goes, "Is there an easier way to do it than all in one bit?" And then next minute, Thea popped up in the chat. So here we are. We're learning how to get rid of, clear the history quick. On
Oh
the
yeah, I saw her asking about clearing history. Yeah, you just go to your um.
so, and then Thea
Yeah,
got on, and because Thea asked one of her sons who told us how to do it, and then she was saying on the laptop how to do it and everything. So I hope that people that had watched it and got to that part and had learnt how to do that too. So I said to Paula, if you still get stuck, text me and we'll go through. I'll do another video to go through it again.
yeah. It's because a lot
So
of people aren't aware that they do need to clear the history.
because when she was telling me, I
Yeah,
just said to her, just make sure you clear history every time that you watch someone's channel. So in that way, if you're going to watch the same video again, you haven't already got it on the history.
yeah,
So we need to clear the history. Sorry, I was just looking at the ad because I was trying to tell Lara that was Nicole Schwarzenegger in the thing, and we thought it was someone else, but it was her. Definitely was her. So I had to tell it's Britain Got Talent, not America's Got Talent.
oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, the ad distracted me. But yeah, so we were having a bit of a lesson on how we found clearing things.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, well, I even learnt something new that I didn't even know you could do. So but I just hope somebody else finds it very useful as well. So,
Yep.
but Louise said the driverless car is for people to go to work. Oh, okay. Supposed to be the future of less car accidents. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So I'm just hoping that people understood what we were doing and everything. So what we were explaining and that. So there you go. Paul was in the chat. Hi, cleaning work. Thanks, babysitting. This uh, the clearing worked. Thanks, babysitting, listening in. Oh, I was just telling as you know, Paul, we were just talking about that, and I'm just hoping that it it sounded clear coming across for other people to know what we were doing as well. So I'm glad that it worked for you, because if you don't ask questions, how are we going to learn to show someone else? But I was just grateful that I was able to help you with something. I wouldn't say I could have helped you with all of it until, I only that, with Thea asking her young son. So it helped us out. We did get to where we needed to get to in the end. So,
Cool.
but we got there. So I'm just hoping that, somebody else can learn from it too, just.
Mm.
But mind you, we're not tech people here, guys. We're just
Definitely not a techie person here.
we're learning just as much as what you guys are. And if you have a question, please don't feel frightened to ask, because if I don't know it, I'm sure someone that's in the chat that's in may know it. So now when I do on my iPad, I go up and there's a setting bit where you can do and go down and it'll let you clear everything at once. Well,
Mm.
good. Saves me sitting there pressing each one each time and waiting for it to clear. Do it all at once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've always done all at once.
I haven't, because I didn't know you could do it.
Oh, okay.
That's the same. The three of us really learnt last night.
Oh,
So
okay. No, I've always known that. I know you can
I
clear
knew
the
you
whole
can do it.
history.
I knew you could do it one at a time, but I didn't realise you could do
Oh.
all of them. See, Paula
Oh,
said I had
wow.
no idea about
That
cleaning
would have
this,
taken you forever. Oh my goodness, yeah.
because I only ever did it one by one. Only
Mm.
that, like I said, we were learning last night together.
Yeah.
Me, Paula, and Thea, we were learning last night all about this. So,
Mm.
lucky enough, I learnt something new myself. So,
Cool.
but I was just glad that Paula had asked, because I was showing her the way that I knew
Mm.
how to do things, and that's the way I knew how to do it. And sometimes when you do ask the younger generation, do I really have to? Can't you teach yourself? So you're sort of stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, if my kids gave me that shit, gave me that rudeness, I would have
Mm.
said, yeah, you can explain it to your dumb old mum, because I didn't grow up with this. You grew up with this technology. You know more about
Yeah,
it than me, so you can explain it to me.
but with the things that I have done, yeah, I have learnt from off the girls. But last night, when it comes to the clear history, Paula and I taught Paula the way I clear history, but then we learnt even more.
Mm.
So I was grateful that I learnt more stuff on it than what I had before.
Mm.
So that's what makes it good about the community. If you ask a question and I don't know, I know somebody in the chat will pop in and go, "Oh, I've been listening. This is what you've got to do," sort of thing.
Mm.
How'd it go?
Can't say I right. But you got to remember my hair's wet too.
Yeah,
So we'll soon know when it's dry later.
dried later. Okay.
But I know why I don't dye my hair, because it makes my hair not.
Okay.
But I think it may have worked. We'll soon find out once my hair's dry.
Okay.
I won't know until my hair's dry.
Lara bought some hair dye. Since she's been at the vintage shop, you should see the grey hair. And she's only 33.
I wish I had more grey hair.
And but I think the place just stressed her out even more. But she brought some hair dye, so she's just done it. So you won't know until it's actually dry.
No, you won't.
But half the time, Lara's hair doesn't accept the dye because of how thick it is and how.
Uh,
Oh,
Sometimes a little, I don't recommend people do this. I only ever do it with my own hair because I know what my hair's like. But I used to have to use a bit of heat. And when I told my hairdresser when she was trying to get my hair to take a dye, she goes, "It's not taking." I said, "Put me under a heater." And she says, "Oh God, no, no, no! You'll end up with a chemical haircut. It'll cut all your hair in half, and all your hair will fall out." And I'm like, Maybe, but that's the only way it's going to take." I said, "If you're worried, use a hairdryer." And she said, "Okay." And so she did a hairdryer, and she said, "I'm watching it actually change colour. I can't believe this is working." But she was worried with when we tried to do it with bleach once. She said because the bleach being such a strong chemical would normally just crack the hair, break the hair right down to the roots,
mm.
and give you a chemical haircut. And I was like, no, not me.
Yeah, so now we just got to wait and see if it takes.
Well, hopefully, fingers crossed.
A bit of luck.
But on the other option, if she goes grey, then
And
she
she goes grey.
she goes grey.
She'll be more grey than her nan when she was alive.
Oh, I hope I go. I really, really do want to go grey very quickly, very soon.
But then again, you might wait forever.
Yeah, because I want to go grey, I probably won't be able to. My grandmother and my grandfather, and my grandmother and my dad, both went grey really quite youngish, and I've
Mm.
always wanted to sort of be grey like them. But yeah,
You should never. You shouldn't wish what you want because you never know
true.
might turn
You
out.
never get it. Yeah, you never
Yeah.
get what you want. For true.
So that's however that saying goes.
Yeah.
Now that Lara's out the bathroom and you're sitting there, I can go to the bathroom.
Okie doke. And I'm just gonna. Yeah, and then when you get back, I may have to go because I'm gonna actually order some food.
Yeah. All right. I'll just
And
be,
it'll be on the way. Yep, I'll wait for you to get back though. That's okay.
and then I can shut my door while I'm standing. So
Yep,
I'll
good idea.
just be a few minutes, so it won't be long.
Okie doke. No worries. I'll see you when you get back. So, oh dear. Yeah, you didn't. Oh, I didn't know it either, Paula. And I was like running I was actually running Lisa's playlist, and sort of saying I'm running a playlist, and she's like, "Oh, my hours aren't improving at all," and I used to think, "Oh, wonder why," and then I saw someone else sort of say in another chat, "Oh, you have to clear every so often, not every time before you run the list." They told me, that YouTube will let you run a video a couple of times before it stops taking. But yeah, and then I started running playlists that way. So yeah, doesn't hurt to play. And because I was worried, I thought, oh, I don't want it to clear all my likes, but that's another list. Then you've got your liked list, your list of videos you've checked like on, and that's a different list. You can clear that, I think, as well. But I thought, no, I want to be able to go back if I ever sort of think to somebody, oh, I saw a video like this the other day. I can then go back through my like history and see it. But you can clear your history. But if you like a video and you click like and you want to find it later, you can still find that one, which is always handy. So yeah. Yeah, but there you go. Oh dear. That's always very, very handy. And here she comes.
Yep, I'm coming.
No rush.
Ah,
Oh dear.
my knee is sore today.
Oh, yeah. I've been feel like I've been hit by a freight train. I
Oh,
actually slept today, and I think that's helped an awful lot.
well, I
Um,
don't know what I've done. I could have turned it the wrong way, and it's every time I go to
mm,
get up. But with how you felt, yeah, you feel like you've been hit by a freight train.
oh, yeah. I felt like that's the way it's felt the last few days, and my knee actually gave way underneath me the other day when I was walking. And I thought, oh God, I'm going to end up, falling over if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna have to be really careful because my
Yes,
knee.
I thought
It's like how someone kicks the back of your knee and
yeah.
yeah, that's what it felt like. And I thought, oh wow, that wasn't fun.
And Paul suggests I thought I was helping by running the videos a couple of times. You are helping, but now that you know how to clear it,
Yep,
at least you can clear it and do that. Then have you ordered your meal?
yep.
Yeah.
So it won't be long,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we'll
because
get going.
I'll probably get going when you go. I'll go too, because then I'll be up in the morning to have. You got the Twisted Sisters thing in the morning, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be. Oh no, sorry. In the morning, I've got not Twisted Sisters, Southern Sisters.
Let's see. Oh, I know you
Yeah,
don't
and
want.
that one's later in the morning. That's at 9, I think, my time.
Yeah,
It
because
used to be 10.
I'd probably be up early. Probably be up about 8 o'clock or something to do it live.
Yeah,
But if we clash, we clash.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't. You can't not do a live because someone else is doing one. And if is it
No,
on
that's
your
fine.
channel tomorrow?
No, not. I don't. I'm not sure whose channel it is on, but it's not mine tomorrow.
Oh,
No.
okay, so I don't need to worry about going to watch the replay.
No,
All right.
no, not on mine. Tomorrow. So tomorrow.
Your finishing off the baskets was so good. I now know what I was doing wrong, says Paula.
Oh, someone's burning their barbecue dinner. Oh,
Not me.
someone's left the Barbie on. Whew.
Yeah, they've probably forgotten. It's if we hear an explosion, we know where it's come from.
Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the window. I mean, my window's only open a crack. That's really bad. I'm gonna
But
have to
it
close the
only
window.
takes the window to be open a little bit, and you're getting a rotten smell.
Oh, that's right. It's Maureen's birthday tomorrow. She may do a little Maureen birthday surprise. I don't know. No guarantees. I'm not sure what she's gonna do. But
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, it's Maureen's because it's her birthday. That's right. Not her actual birthday. I think it's the day after or the day before. But
Okay.
yeah. So all right. I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna have to close the window because of the smoke and everything, and I might have to try and find a bloody asthma thing. A puffer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to breathe in a second. All right. Sorry
Right,
about
if
this. I've got to go.
no,
Okay.
no,
No
if you're
worries.
going to go, you go, because I'd rather you go than having to put up with the smoke.
Yeah.
Like
All
I
right.
said, I'm going to get going in a minute
Yeah.
anyway.
All
So,
right. Catch you later.
right,
Bye.
bye. And I got my lollies. Nice and soft. That's okay, Paulie. At least you know, and that's good that you finished your basket off and knowing what you were doing wrong. At least. Yeah, I'll stay on for another couple minutes. And then I'll get going myself. And that way I can get up in the morning and do one in the morning as well. So, and I wonder what Sam. Oh, Sam didn't say what she got for dinner. Well, that's okay. If she's in the chat, she'll tell us what she ordered for dinner. I hope it's something nice. Were you doing, Paula? Were you doing the egg basket that Sam was doing? Because that was beautiful the way that turned out. That was really, really beautiful, and I love the colours she used for that. That was really, really awesome of that one doing it. So, which is good. I don't know what the football scores were. Oh, Adelaide Crows 25, the Western Bulldogs 34. What quarter are we up to? Second quarter. Okay. Second quarter of the AFL, round 3, I think it is, they said. It looks like it's going to be a good game. Good game for both teams. But if I was doing footy tipping, I was going to take Adelaide Crows to beat Western Bulldogs, but sort of thing. But as long as it's a good, decent game, I don't mind. So, yes, I was watching the basket one, but the end of the basket was good. I learned how to do it. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm so glad that you learned how to do it. You'll be able to make them up, one each for the grandkids to put their little Easter eggs in, or their other eggs. I'm glad that you got it all worked out and fixed. Because it's good that how we can learn off each other to what we can do and whatnot. I mean, I'm glad that I've been shown how to do the middle part of the blanket. Otherwise, I would not have been doing it right. But I managed to do it, which was good. And now I can't stop. Yes, I might do that. Oh, cool. Because I think they might enjoy that. Especially put their eggs in. I'm eating the strawberry and creams. Yum. They're nice. Maybe I should try and make one of them. But then I haven't got the bit that I can do the handle with at the time. But that can be a later project down the road, sort of thing. And once I finish with my live, I've got to make a video. Ready for tomorrow or the next day. I think it's tomorrow. I've got to make one. Yeah. So, and I want to get ahead of my videos as well. So, and that you should learn the rectangle granny blanket. Oh, is that the one like? Is that the one that Is it? Oh, Krista from the Secret Yarnery. I got one put away that she's done. That I do want to learn too. The rectangle. I'm going to actually write that down so I don't forget, because I want to write it down. So, rectangle granny blanket. Okay. All right. I got that written down so I can. I'm sure Krista's got one out. I could be wrong, but I'm sure I got one in. I'll take one granddaughter to netball tomorrow morning. I'll take one granddaughter to netball. Okay. Cool. And can you read charts for crochet? Not yet, Paula. I can't as yet, but I am willing to try to learn how to follow a chart, but not as yet, because I've only sort of started properly crocheting as of this year, apart from the loveys from last year. But to get the granny square going like this, I've just properly done it this year. So I'm slowly getting there, but I will need to learn how to read charts, but I don't know as yet. But I will need to do that. So, are they easy for beginner? Really, really easy beginners to learn how to read the charts? I will watch the replays. Okay, cool. Because I'll have to learn how to read a chart. I do have a book down there that shows you how to. Looks like a chart you need to follow, but I haven't properly. I have a good chart on the rectangle granny blanket. Oh, okay. I'll have to sit and work out about reading the chart because I haven't got to that stage as yet. It'd be like more. I know it'd be a little bit different, but it'd be like reading a pattern for knitting, but instead it's for crocheting instead. So I'm gonna, but I will learn. Do you have the chart of the rectangle granny square on your channel, Paula, or you have it in a book? Because that would be interesting. I'll have to. Oh, I do need to go and learn how to do that one too. So that's something else I'll have to learn how to do. So, but yeah, we'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Because I would like to. Hooked by Robin has a good video on rectangle granny. Okay, I better write her down and have a look. So, hooked by Robin. All right, I got that written down so I can go and check her out and see what she's got. Thank you for giving me that, Paulus. I'll go and check her out and I will see what she's got. See what sort of rectangle one that she's got. So easy, the blankets fit better over the legs. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to go and have a look at that then, if that's the case, and do it from that one. See how I go. And seeing that fits over the legs a lot nicer then, because I want to try and do both of them. Because I think doing both would be nice. Very, very. Her tutorials are so easy to follow. Okay, cool. I'll have to go and check her out and watch her tutorials and do one and see how I go with it. We're half time now. So, oh yeah, well, I might slowly get going because we're up at the hour mark, just about. And I'll go and check out Hooked by Robin and see her tutorials on the rectangle granny square and see how hers is to follow. So, and if they're easy to follow, I want to follow someone that's easy to follow too. So if hers are easy, well, yeah. So we'll do that. We will do that. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to slowly get going now, so then that way I can have something else more to say tomorrow when I do my live. catch up on doing some videos and show you the yarn that I brought also. It's more of the white and the neon pink. I brought more of it because it was on special. Blossom Crochet is good too. Oh, okay, I'll write her down too. Blossom Crochet. Okay. I'll go and check them both out. Because I think that would be good to go and check them both out. So, let's do him there. I will go and check them out once I'm finished here. Alright guys, it is that time already. Don't know what I've done with my stitch marker. I know he is here somewhere, but where, I don't know. My computer might even be on it. Oh, there he is. Sorry guys. Night, I may have to catch the replays tomorrow night. Hey, that's okay. I catch a lot of people's replays. So, but yeah, I'm going to put that like that. And then I'm going to put that like that. And I'll get back to him. I catch a lot of replays. Thought we were on half time, but we're not yet. Still got 2 minutes 50 before half time. But alright, I'm going to get going and I'll catch you guys later. And have a good night. Sweet dreams. We'll see you all on the